following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
While this has been going on, the gamer has snuck over to the door and found it locked. But I'm sure in Thief, this means he turns around and goes away being completely defeated.
How complicated is the lock? Because if it's just a basic lock, I can use my skill mastery and it will just open.
The door opens after a couple of light prods.
I have lockpicking, but because you've got skill mastery, you might as well use it.
Yeah. Inside, you find a complicated system where there is behind the door has a hinge with a plank of wood that leads to another hinge and another plank of wood where it is affixed to the wall. And as the door opens, the hinge tents upwards. At the center of the hinge there is a bolt with a chain leading down and a heavy ball weight there. And so as you release the door, the weight pulls the center of the hinge down, forcing the door closed. I've described this before, but apparently Brendan didn't understand.
So I closed the door behind me.
The door closes itself.
Sorry, I had to say it. I apologise.
Yeah, I remember this in the tower of
Yeah.
D&D, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's such a complicated, abstruse, yet brilliant solution.
It's amazing. It just works.
These days we just have doors that do that with a little pneumatic thing and they break after a couple of years and the school doesn't replace them ever.
Yeah. But this thing here could go forever and a day.
And it will.
Yeah.
As long as no one fucks with it.
Yeah.
Which, someone will.
And then we saw that same mechanism in that rugby movie.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah.
Actually. So, inside, you find a recently murdered Asian woman on a table.
Yep.
With instruments of her dissection still around her.
Yep.
And a set of stairs leading up.
So she's been dissected here.
She's been split open.
Yeah.
Yep.
And is it mid-operation or...
Seems so, yeah.
I'll head further up.
Okay. You climb the stairs. And you reach the top of the stairs. And you find yourself confronted with a lit clock interior, as they are,
Yeah.
and pools of shadow stretching out around the escarpment cast from the lamps within.
Yep.
Well,
I can't make my way anywhere further through without breaking one of the breaking it past the light source.
it's not impossible, because the way they're sort of set up is they've got the polished panels of like bronze to help make the most out of the light, to sort of direct it into the clock faces. So like there is like a lot more shadow pools than...
Can I see anyone here apart from myself?
You haven't tried yet.
I will look to see if I can see someone else. It is 36.
Yes.
Are they just standing there, or are they trying to flee, or...
Beside one of the burnished plates, holding a rose in one hand, a dead one, with thorns all up it.
Yeah.
The figure turns slowly away from the clock face, which you see is actually ticking backwards.
Yeah.
And he looks off at nothing, for you are nothing. throws a rose to you.
I won't catch it. But
It will hit you if you don't. Or you wish to dodge it.
I wish to try to avoid it if I can.
You know what that means? It's a dodge. The new dodge rose avoider.
Oh, that is 15.
That is not gonna do it unless you can think of some extra bonuses or anything that you might have.
If it's dangerous,
It is covered in thorns.
would it give me a bit more of a bonus to know to move a bit faster?
What skill would justify that?
Well, it was just for danger sense would be for a start, you know, and I've also moved by action. I don't know if that will help.
Move by action means you can take an action and
Favourite environment?
No, this is a favourite environment.
Yeah.
This is literally Thief's favourite environment. Yes, I will allow that. But the thing about favourite environment is you have to declare ahead of time if it's for defence or attack. And you didn't. Because you have that too and you keep forgetting to do it.
Oh, well, I can only use it when I've actually got freeze activated, but yeah.
You could use it in the Arctic Circle.
Oh,
It is a legitimately cold enough
Oh,
environment.
yeah, no, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I mean, it has to be somewhere that's cold enough. I don't think it's quite there. As
All I need is 1 point. Just one extra.
No, it's if those aren't it, because I've got no, there'd be nothing else that would do
But I
it.
suppose you could always spend a hero point for a reroll.
I might need it to not die.
It's a rose.
Sleight of hand wouldn't be good enough either. Wouldn't be something.
You could make a sleight of hand check to try and grab the thing in the air and move it along and then sort of throw it where it was going to go, but that would be really hard.
How hard?
Especially with the thorns.
I'd say like 20.
Because you've also got to make it look natural, like
Yes.
and also it's got thorns.
Yeah.
I'll give it a go. It's better than nothing, isn't it?
I mean, if you're out of options and you can't get a plus one from something.
Nothing that I've got. No. 18.
Did you declare your favourite environment?
I already said it was a favourite environment.
Yeah, but
So that's +2.
Oh.
Because he declared it when he did that. So, right?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You've
So that's
declared
+2,
it
so
now.
that's 20.
There you go.
There you go, you make it. Cool. Yeah, you definitely grab it and you like move it along and you just like throw it behind you and you're just like... And you have that little moment where you're like... When you're trying not to make the noise.
Yep.
And then you turn around. And then you turn around! And he's not there. Oh, there he is. He walked slightly away. I still don't understand what you want of me. That is all too easy. You see, the women, their intestines, allow me to see the diabolical plan of their masters. I can see it in time as the life leaves their body. It is all too easy. But what do you need from me? Provide me access to more of the women. I will make your dreams come true. You can show me how to get to heaven. I can. I can indeed.
Does his accent keep changing?
A little bit.
So I'm taking note of all this. Just
It's her brother or something like that.
I'm still not sure how this can be done. It is simple. I believe there is a way to open the gates between the living world and heaven. and glimpse God's divine plan when he opens the doors for the spirits of the dead to come through. So, why am I only finding you the Asian women then? Because I don't like them. They weird me out. Okay. Well, if that's the case then, I'd best be off. We had both best be off. One never knows when a sneak thief might espy upon us. You mean those ones outside? What to do with them? Best left alone. Trouble tangling with superheroes. But you know, one of them is Asian. So then, I know someone who's a backup plan if the embassy runs short of the tarts. The upper doorway, as you're familiar with, opens, and you see a man leave.
So there's only
The door shuts.
I only saw the one,
You only saw one guy.
and the one I could see was looking somewhere when he was talking, or
Seemed to be, yes.
I will try to make my way to where he was looking.
Okay. It is an empty patch of ground.
Cool. Right, I'll return to the others. Maybe with a bit more haste.
And so you see, Diana, what happened to you really? If I know it doesn't seem like it now, but really, it's kind of a good thing. Would you have been so open to these introspective thoughts if you'd never experienced the searing agony of 1,000,000 billion volts passing through your delicate flesh? That's a terrible way of putting it. Now I feel awful. There you go.
I'm not sure you're helping her.
I'm not sure you are either.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, all of this. Oh, Diana, you're wonderful. She needs to confront what happened to her and own up to it. Of course, my plan calls for her beating the 9 kinds of wallop out of a Nazi, but you guys don't think that'll happen. I feel a presence. One that I have not felt for a few minutes now. It's almost as if... Aha!
I was going to stand behind you,
being
but really more fun.
watched.
I found some interesting things. Then you were out here. There was 2 of them. One came out the door up the top. What I do know is they're taking Asian women from the embassy.
We'd better get over there then.
The one that's taking them, they talked about opening up the door to heaven.
What?
We have to go now.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Also,
Sounds crazy to me.
One of them, the accent kept shifting, kept changing.
What an accusation to make.
Well, what kind of accent did they... Sorry, what kind of accents did they have?
I think someone's figured it out.
I'm waiting.
Scottish, Irish, didn't
That doesn't
quite
sound right.
go into Welsh. There's quite a few different dialects, different accents. It was shifting, and they were talking to the man who believes that he can, by pulling the intestines out. There's a constable.
So,
There's another Asian woman, unfortunately, been murdered.
you hate to see it. What's the world coming to? Marissa, I shall police up the remains, call the coroner and the investigations team.
Thank you. I believe it's the same person as last time.
Very troubling. Keep at it.
Thank you. Sorry, I need to get that over and done with before we go any further.
Is anyone going to mention how that guy just literally wasn't anywhere within earshot before that happened?
Mutancy.
Oh. Am I the only one who really doesn't like mutants?
Thanks.
I'm sorry, but, present company accepted, but,
He works for the Crown.
Maybe that's why I don't like him.
That's probably why you don't
He's
like
a
him.
government mutant. You. Like you. I'm a young woman. I could leave any time I want.
No,
No, you
Any time
can't.
that you want. They will find you. That's going to be really difficult for them.
Why is he targeting Asian women?
Because he doesn't like them.
Oh, come on now. That can't be the reason.
That's what he said. And we have to be careful because if he can't get the Asian woman from the embassy, he's got a plan B.
Everyone just sort of slowly turns to look at Diana. What is the plan B?
Maybe
What is
we
the
should call it Plan D.
What? Why? What is the plan? Someone say the plan.
You.
Me?
Yes, you.
But he only goes after Asian women.
You are Asian woman. You're
I'm
an Asian
No,
woman.
I'm half Asian.
That might make a difference. I don't know. We need to get to the embassy.
I don't think it's actually going to matter. If he wants to peek through the doors of heaven, any old person will do.
That's right, but he only wants the Asian woman.
Wait, what do you know about this?
Only what he said.
No, you know more than that.
Please be intelligent for once. No, he said he wants to peek through the doors of heaven. He
No.
did say it.
He did, but as soon as he said that, you reacted strongly, and you know stuff about it. You knew that he could use anybody to do that.
He said.
No,
he didn't.
Please don't change time, please. We need to know more.
Why do you...
We need to know what else we may have to face.
The more we know, the better we are at stopping
How do you
this.
I'm not hearing persuasion rolls.
Oh, God.
I rolled a 19.
Ah!
I know she thinks I'm hot.
Damn it.
Well, if you add mine to yours, it would have been a natural.
Oh, that almost sounds like it counteracts Soviets' attempts to persuade. Because this is how this has worked in the past. Inconsistently.
I'm not voting for anything. I'm not the GM.
I mean, this is your call at the end.
Yeah, no, I will move the story along. I reserve the right to counteract you because of that one later.
Oh, God!
Screw the rules, I don't have any money.
Also, why not change the rules halfway through?
Why not, Brendan? Why not? It's not like I've ever done that.
Oh, I feel personally attacked.
You are being personally attacked.
Not sure if I believe you.
Ah, so do we
It's
need
like he never left it all.
do we need a song reference for you?
Oh, God.
Okay. The theory goes that Heaven's Gate opens to let the dead through, right?
Yes.
So, if you want, and to glimpse in the eyes of God is to know of everything that God can see, and you shouldn't do it because you'll go mad, right?
Yes.
But what if you were looking through a lens? The lens of a recently departed soul, that the gates must open for and be received by God.
It protects
The brief
you.
glimpse, this is the sacrifice in the entrails and all that through history, the Aztecs did it, it's been done through time. The theory is that you can use that to have a tiny, fractional, minuscule glimpse of the everything plan and know, maybe take away something you want to know. And an experienced person doing that can guide that vision to sort of know what they want. They've been doing it since time immemorial. There's no proof it works.
I was going to say, how do we know it works?
Because the Aztecs said so.
Yes, but what if this person's been doing it since the time immemorial? What if he has been doing it to keep alive for this long? What if he is the one, he's been around for a long time, and he just keeps on just keeping himself alive by glimpsing? He knows how to keep it.
What a great idea, what if?
It could be worse
Right?
than that. If the theory goes that he gets a glimpse of God's great plan or whatever, right? If he keeps doing it, he's going to get more of a picture of it.
Yes.
It's like a puzzle, he can complete it.
Well, it's, you know, you're actually really clever as well as good looking. You like with the way you put the little pieces together. I wish I could do that.
Oh.
Also, I wish I could carry off an outfit like that, but people would laugh at me.
Oh.
Well, they would. So yeah, that's the idea. It's not total bunk either,
No.
but I don't think it's completely accurate.
You'd see something.
Maybe.
But it's whatever. Well, that's only if they are going to heaven.
I think it's more of a metaphor.
And when you can freeze time, you can
Glimpse more of it.
glimpse more of it every time you look than a normal person could. In fact, you might even be less affected by whatever.
Well, these are all horrifying theories.
Oh,
Shouldn't we be going to the consulate?
we need to go now.
Before more, how many Asian women does the consulate even have?
I don't
A
know.
lot less than used to be.
Well,
That's dark.
I'm not. I know, but it's not
or
nice.
yellow. No, she doesn't say that.
Damn.
Only on Rumble, people. No.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. That's Kenneth Puce, 343 Nonsuch Street, Wellington, Invercargill.
Oh, everyone knows where Wellington is.
Yeah, it's around the corner from Clifton.
It's where the hobbits were.
Yeah.
It's the home of the hobbits.
Halflings.
Right, then we'll make our way to the consulate.
So what did this guy look at that you saw? Look like, sorry.
Couldn't tell. It's mostly a silhouette.
It was more of a silhouette. I couldn't
Tall,
tell.
buff guy, crazy hair.
Explain that.
Okay, so that's what we got to look out for.
Is he the same one as we saw at the other tower?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same one as we saw at the other tower. But I couldn't find any. I knew he was
I
talking to
didn't
someone.
get a good look at his face at the other tower.
But I could hear him talking to another person, but I couldn't see them. When I went around to have a look, they weren't there. So the one that threw the rose at me was the crazy haired guy.
Yep.
Yep. He threw a rose stem at me. I managed to dodge it in time. Well, make it past me.
Do you think you got away without them knowing you were there?
No, I'm pretty sure he knew I was there. So we need to make this fast.
Then how do you know what they said wasn't deliberately misleading for you to overhear the wrong thing?
From the evidence that we've seen so far. He was also in mid-operation when we arrived there. Now, if you think about it, when we last checked, when we saw the first body, it'd been like they hadn't been cut there. It hadn't been carved up. But what if they had been, but time was stopped for them? We didn't think about that.
Why would you?
That's it. Why would we? But that wouldn't explain. So what would happen is when time resumed on them, then everything would have happened. With this one here, same thing. There wasn't blood bleeding. It was stopped. It was a bit messier. Like he hadn't taken the tools away. Sorry, it's quite morbid. But if I don't explain, you won't understand how much.
Does anyone... We're working for some time, but does anyone actually know where the consulate is? I was assuming you knew, because you're Asian.
I was heading back towards the other government buildings because I assumed it would be somewhere amongst them.
Turns out it's not.
We could. We could ask someone, or we could call Camille.
I'll call Camille.
Yes?
Hi, Camille. Where is the consulate? The Japanese one or the Asian one?
There. Oh, Lord, I don't know off the top of my head. One moment.
She's at Parliament at the moment.
Oh yes, very important. All the government officials there to talk about the pies.
Yes. Where are you now?
I'll look at where we are, like street corner signs.
You're in the corner of Dolly Sisters.
We're at the corner of Dolly Sisters or is it Dolly and Sisters?
Yeah.
We're at the corner of Dolly and Sisters.
People just call the area Dolly Sisters. Yes. Right. If you head down Dolly
Okay.
until you reach Yakabul, follow, turn right onto Yakabul and head down there until you get to Two Dog. Follow Two Dog. That's a left. Follow Two Dog up to Mestingham. And then another left turn on there until you reach... no, actually, carry on there for three intersections, and then take a left on the fourth intersection onto Bigglesby. And it will be on the corner of Bigglesby and Eki Baitung Bayong Kawang Hong. A-C-A.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so we have to go down here, down the street, and then we turn till we reach Yabban and then we take a right, and then until we get to the street Two Dog, then we take a left to Westingham, and we go 3 intersections, and on the 4th we take another left to Bigglesby, and then it'll be on the corner of Bigglesby and
I love that song.
Oh my god.
Set the buggy, set up, jump the buggy.
Oh, there's another one. Right, we'll head that way.
That's the name of my Kamehameha style move in this one game. So you have to say the whole thing or it doesn't work.
Here we follow Camille's instructions.
Cool, don't play the first bit. That's great. Presume it did.
It's midnight. We've been really out here this long.
Yes.
Is that unusual in any way, or okay? Got to check with all this time stuff going on.
And so you reach the extremely obvious consulate. The very traditional consulate.
So it looks traditionally English, I imagine.
Japanese.
Oh, it actually does look just okay. So it looks like a place that Godzilla would probably attack if he were around. Okay. Or she were around.
Outside the front, 2 traditionally dressed Japanese guards lie slumped in heaps of their own unconsciousness fluids.
Oh, we're too late.
Oh, crap. There we go.
And they back to...
They're alive, but sadly the thing that knocked them out first still happened.
Huh.
They're still knocked out.
Yeah.
Yep. They're knocked out, but though. Thank you.
Do you know how long ago that was, based on your...
A couple of minutes.
Right, let's
Okay,
go.
let's go. Russian side.
No, it's Japanese.
But she's Russian. Come on.
No, she's American. And she is!
Okay, we'll nip inside then.
That's kind of what I wanted. Well, you've never heard that phrase?
I have.
Just nip on in for a quick...
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it? Because the Nippon is just... Nihon! That is what we said. Etc., etc., etc. Horebusta! Inside, it is quiet and peaceful. But you know something is wrong. You can feel it in the air.
How many exits are there besides the one we came through?
Man, when your walls are made out of paper, there's infinite exits.
Yeah, but any already ripped through then? Or
No.
was it, okay. How many doors are there besides the one we came through?
7.
It's been raining. Where are the footprints?
Perception check.
Nice call.
Why aren't you ever thinking?
I'm actually going to use it because fuck it.
Hey! I've got them all now. No one has any left. Oh, then you're not getting any more. We were going to play the game show for points.
26.
Yes, they lead in from the front and they go in the third door. The door is marked with Japanese writing you can't read.
Did he?
Oh, that is the women's chambers.
Which is not surprising. That's where he wants to take them from.
You
Let's
can't go in there. That is for the women.
Well, then you two. Then you three need
We'll
to
go in. Come on. Grab Diana by the hand. Just rush on in without knocking.
She asked me not to,
okay.
so I won't do it. Unless you guys call me in.
Yes.
It might be smart for you to stay here anyway, because if somebody tries to escape, you can stop them.
The girls burst into the room. Inside, there are a number of upturned little stools for kneeling on while you demurely get yourself dressed. A Japanese woman has been tied up in the corner. Traditionally, though, the one that's in danger has been tied up in non-professionally and traditionally in the centre of the room, and it's appeared to be being like gagged by someone you can't see.
Oh, so we can see.
But you can see like the corners going like.
You need to call Wakan in. You've seen this before.
Good point. Skinwalker, we need you.
Ah, we must go into the women's room. Hee. Ah! Oh, this is a bit modern. What?
I point at the invisible guy tying her up.
I no longer have the shoulder of the raven, so this is a bit harder. I asked it to give me sight beyond sight. Thunder, thunder, thunder horse. must now make the roll to see if I can perceive them with my enhanced Raven vision thing. Yeah, I do! The evildoer is there! He is straddling the woman. He is wearing a cloak, much like Xander Magruder the Gamer's cloak. Ah, I should roll to see whether he does it. Much like the gamer and no one else's name's cloak.
He didn't say we...
And quickly freeze him in place while I tomahawk chop him to oblivion.
I will try and freeze the empty
Let's go.
area above the woman.
Holy shit, Brendan, you roll so well when you're not here.
Wait, where is it? Now there.
Here's what I spot.
19.
Hey. 19 plus whatever I've got tomahawk chop.
Oh, that's not good, because he's quite high on there. Fuck!
It's gonna shatter them.
Yeah!
He's lost his actions, but he's not unconscious. Huh. I can't take another action. Who else has got actions left? I wouldn't dream of hitting someone I couldn't even see. I might punch you in somewhere. I have no such restrictions. It's really inconvenient when NPCs resolve the situation for me. Smack! Now let's find out who this guy Oh, Xander, you must come in and assist in this.
Is it...
Also,
what?
there's naked women tied up.
They can't come in. It's just...
It's okay, I'm covering them with sheets.
Okay,
Just for their modesty, you perverts.
thank you.
Pulls back the hood. Beneath is an ordinary face.
X.
Let's
does anyone know
search
who
his
this is?
possessions.
He doesn't have the fragile hair that I saw.
Nope.
This
He's
doesn't...
very ordinary.
This doesn't look like the person that I saw a shadow of.
But is he the person you did not see?
Possibly.
He was invisible.
Yes.
They probably didn't tell you that, but I could see him with the power of the Raven. Okay, who got what for searching him?
I knew so many people would be in the place, so if they're there first.
It does untie women. Yeah, it just gets...
Would you like a hand back?
She is naked.
Sorry.
America's so modern.
What does search go off of?
Oh, awareness. Unless you're performing a physical search, then it would be fighting, I guess. Because we don't have dex. We don't have dex, and it's the equivalent.
We do have decks.
Oh, you do? Oh, it's that then. Why do we have that and fighting? It's so weird.
Because it's fighting them too.
I think, yeah.
Range
I think
fighting
Dex is
sticks.
for everything
Fucking hell.
you're manipulating, and fighting specifically for fighting. If it's only 12 if it's just Dex.
Fighting goes on close combat. So anything to do with close combat is fighting.
12.
Yeah, because there's no skill attached to it. I'm just permanently wrong. Yeah, so
He appears to have a set of lockpicks, a short bow, and several strange arrows. One has some ice on the tip. There's moss, one with like a loop of rope tied around it.
does anybody know what these are? I say holding them up.
Yes, I do.
He also has a little pendant with an eye in it around his neck. And the eye is open.
I know what those are.
What are they?
Pull out an arrow of moss on the end of it.
Oh, because are you still in?
I haven't dropped form.
You haven't dropped form. You just pulled the cloak back. Okay, sweet.
That's
Wait, so he's using the same tools as you?
looks like he's using the same tools as me, doesn't it? But very similar.
Identical.
Yeah.
Yeah, even down to the little gem that says you want
Unfortunately,
your...
he's not that good at acting. Also, it's me from 30 seconds in the future. Now he's unconscious and he drops form. He's an ordinary looking guy. Sort of. And he has a case full of video games strapped to his leg.
That...
He's evil, you.
What?
He has your powers. Could you not see?
Take his case.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to look through the case?
Yes.
Thief. Evil genius. Grand Theft Auto. Driver. Splishy's Undersea Adventure 2. Splish Harder.
That doesn't exist.
It does now. It's new.
Well,
It came out while you were on the island.
I was going to say it could be a UK game, and therefore...
Potty Pigeon. And of course, Bozo's Night Out.
God, you know, I don't make these fucking games.
It does have some UK games. Nice. One can only wonder what those last two do.
I will take the case and put it in my cape at the moment, for the moment, and I will find his Crow medal.
He doesn't have any. What he does have is a tiny marble of miraldite. Oh, your powers turn off while you grab it.
What?
Shining. It's a pearlescent bluish white marble. It's very cold to the touch.
Hand it to Diana.
It's cold.
It turns my powers off. I didn't drop form, that turned it off.
Oh.
But not until you touched it directly.
Yeah.
No effect.
No, if what she's saying is true, and that's evil me.
Oh, hey, careful.
Wait,
I lost my raven vision. Huh.
That works on...
Because you're cold? Man must study this.
Are you saying
What do you do?
that
Oh,
that substance has a...
Agatha becomes slightly translucent and pearlescent herself.
what?
Don't do that.
What?
Are you saying that material has a
Did you not just see that?
opposite morphic resonance to the metal you use, and therefore... Yeah.
You turned into... You'd not tell us many things. And why would I go around jabbing people with that stuff?
What is it?
I did not know.
No. Do you know?
No, it's
You
annoying
said
though.
that stuff. Like,
It's annoying though. Keep it away.
What? Okay. Anyway,
It's
this.
only safe for you to have it, Diana. It neutralizes power. So it does not seem to have any effect.
didn't have any effect on me either, from what we could tell.
Because I am not mutant.
But I am.
Oh. She would like to know why we are having conversation in the middle of the women's chambers.
Sorry. We'll take this person out. Grab him. Drag him out.
Apologies, ladies. I'll do a little bow because I've seen them do that type of thing before. I don't know if it's polite, but...
So he doesn't look like me. He's got the same powers as me.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not literally you.
Yeah.
He's a generic-looking guy. He's so ordinary. He could just blend into anything. There's literally nothing remarkable about him. He is the middle of the road for every stat.
And is there something we should be doing for these other tied-up women?
No, this is a traditional Japanese form of tying women up. It is that is normal, but this is not.
I don't understand.
I think it's safe not to ask. Let's go. It's their tradition.
We need to keep this place protected.
Yes, we'll get him out on the street.
We need to guard these women.
Wait. And it is gone.
Is he still there?
Yes. He's quite dead.
Well,
Wait,
he's dead
what?
now.
Reverse throat not cut anymore.
Has Diana got the thing again?
No.
Oh.
What, the other...
He's dead again. Yeah.
I shall. Around Xander, the guy, and myself, so that...
And so everyone else is outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. And what are we to do?
I want to see if he can attack him while...
He's dead again, and there's a hole in your ice shell.
Bring the shell down.
You're not going to be able to keep this up all night. How do we...
Neither can he, I'm hoping.
We need bows.
Oh, God.
Has anybody got any money?
Oh, God.
Nope.
Damn it. I need to get you more alcohol.
I'm liking this. Finally, you're talking some sense.
But it'll give you the ability to keep this up more, right?
It doesn't actually work that like that. That just dulls the pain.
What about if I gave you ice cream?
What would that do?
I don't know. It's some kind of energy. It's very sugary.
You could give me whatever you want, but it's not quite how that works.
Well, is there anything we can do to make sure that you have the advantage over him?
I don't know, but I'm trying to perceive him.
27.
Look around as well.
You see a large ice shell. Oh wait, she dissolved it. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get as high. Actually, got the same now that I added up. It's actually got 27 as well.
Well, there is a clock tower across the road.
Right.
What's the time on the clock tower?
11:37.
We've already passed midnight.
Are you two okay here? We'll rush to the clock tower.
I'm fine.
I'll
Let's
make
go.
mine.
Do what you can to protect him.
Okay. Oh, Agatha, you must also stay here. But... Oh, fine. Well, the clock tower's door is locked. What now, assholes?
Is it a difficult lock?
No.
Then I'll use my skill mastery to open it.
You have that out of form?
Oh, fuck, I am out of form. Okay, I forgot I was out of form.
You got dropped.
I got dropped. I'll activate form again.
Fine.
And
It's good to know that that can happen. Like, we don't know if there was any residual effect from you touching that stuff, but now I guess we do.
Inside, there is no dead body. But there are a number of tools laid out. Cutty ones.
yeah.
Old ones made of bone.
Cool.
Burnt into the wall is history, religion, culture roll, anything like that. Trivia?
I've already got
I got nerd knowledge.
nerd knowledge.
But
I will allow nerd knowledge.
nerd knowledge. What's 17 plus 14? 32?
32. Yeah.
It is the burnt Hiroshima-style silhouette of Quetzalcoatl,
Aztec.
god.
What does this mean?
I don't know.
The different silhouettes we've seen. Let's head up.
Wait a minute. Maybe there's more
What do you mean?
gods looking into heaven. Maybe he's not always looking into the same heavens, if you know what I mean, or the same god deific dimensions.
He's looking into different
gods. God, he's trying to get the plans of all of them, not just the Christian God.
He's trying to find the right one.
Or the best of all. Think about it. You have a glimpse into the plans of deific figures from across all religions.
End times.
Yeah. You could become a god yourself.
Is that what you're looking for?
You came here looking for answers, but instead you found Liam.
I shield up.
So you've been doing this through time.
Churlish loud Sander Magruder. You could have been so handy for me. I will rule the world. Or, to put it away you could understand it, Diana. Subete muda. Kono diora.
He's more than one person.
I have seen the face of all. And I know how it will move.
You're an immortal being that jumps from body to body over time.
Your understanding is limited. I am every being, through time, a single string connecting all things and
my
all
God.
people.
What is your goal?
He is immediately behind you.
Do I know that he's behind me, or I just
Your
not
ice
see him?
shield shatters off forwards.
Oh, nah.
Turn.
Try and put it back on again.
You came here to stop me, but I'm afraid you will not be able to. I have already seen your failure if you try. And it is not written that you will do this now.
Drop form.
He is now behind the gamer, sort of just standing right behind him. Time is a power you do not have. Is that not true? The one mechanic you've never been able to master.
Change into tarot.
So it is to be magic then.
Try to turn and touch him.
Go on then.
I'll try and touch him. And it's just an attack, so...
I'll wait until he's done. But I am prepared to spend my last point.
So if it's just if we're just trying to touch him, it would be 7 because I don't have an attack skill 4.
Oh, you just roll fighting then.
Yeah, that's what I've just done.
Your hand passes through empty air. He's just standing immediately behind Soviet, back turned to it. Muda.
I power stunt.
Cool.
Remembering what Agatha said back at the camp about the potential ability for me to manipulate time if I make myself cold enough, Soviet is going to try and basically do environmental freeze, concentrated purely on herself, as cold as possible.
You wish to do the absolute zero thing, where you can simulate time slowing down by causing atomic movement to slow.
I mean, that's what she's going to try.
It's an interesting theory. Go ahead. You do that.
So it's the coldest she's ever made anything ever. She's trying to
You
draw
see,
them
like,
directly on
Xander
herself.
turning back around to look at him, a look of grim determination on his face. Stop. You see Diana turning around, lifting her arm. Stop. It seems time outside of your immediate vicinity has come to a complete halt, and only you are capable of perceiving or acting. Well, almost only you.
Because, of course, I turned towards him to see if... Yeah.
You make the slight movement, and he springs backward a bit. Thor. So, can you move in this frozen passage of timelessness? Is that within your power?
I try to turn to face him and prepare an ice attack and see
can
what
do that.
happens.
How interesting.
I mean, I don't know what my speed is compared to his perceptions.
However, ultimately futile. Well, maybe not.
Ice!
Photon torpedo! It's a reference to Star Wars. Natural 20?
No, but a 19.
Oh.
And you're going to fuck up the escarpment behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, probably. It's going to be the blast.
Oh, not the spike?
That's murderous.
No, this is fine. I'm just surprised Soviet went for the non-murder option. Maybe she has learned. Maybe it's Maybelline.
So
I've done that one recently.
Because that, so that's a... excuse me. That's a plus 10 to hit. So that is 19... Was it 29?
Yeah. Your ice blast smashes into his chest. And he goes sailing backwards into the escarpment. And crashes into it. Useless. We are luminous beings, not this crude matter. Will you think that because you can move in the stillness of time, that you can harm me, who has outlived your line? Useless. You haven't even wondered where you're going to draw your next breath, for the air around you has already been sucked into your lungs. How long can you breathe nothing, child?
Do I have to make some kind of constitution?
You really do.
Okay. Especially now that he's put it in my mind, I probably wasn't even thinking about
It's
needing
the
to
cartoon thing. You don't know you're off the cliff until someone points it out to you.
Oh. Is it fortitude?
It is. As far as I know.
That is only 7. Because I rolled a 2 and I've only got a
Yeah, so
plus
it turns
5.
out not good.
Yeah.
And with that, you lose control.
Behind you.
Worked for a moment, but I can't do that again. Not now.
And I'm out of hero points.
Do what again? I don't.
Try once more. Because while I'm out of hero points, the spending the hero points doesn't stop you going to extra effort, it just stops you exhausting yourself afterwards.
Good on you. You still don't understand. You still fail to realize, even after you have seen it yourself. There is nothing you can do. It is already written.
You could just be saying that to deceive us. I realise you can see through all of time, but perhaps you're trying to alter your own fate by
He's
convincing us.
immediately behind Diana and just like puts his hand on her shoulder and leans all the way down.
You should come with me. Think of the glory. Your life will allow me to see more of everything. Complete my path.
I will try to hit him with the staff.
Okay.
Because there is 22.
Is it just him that's gone?
Yes. What none of you are witness to is that when your staff strikes the back of his neck, he freezes time, and he sort of gets out from around him. And he's like,
So sneaky. It would be very easy for me to kill any of you while I have frozen time. Santa Magruda. You have not asked yourself the question why I have not. And when you ask yourself that question, will it tie you in knots? Or will you come to understand your insignificance in the eyes of eternity?
and then he'll just walk out of the building and leave.